Hey everyone, welcome to this review of the Studio Series Autobot Jazz. And what we have here is the box. Yes, Studio Series 8601. Hey, he's the first one, is that right? 000. Anyway, what do we got on the back here? We've got, all that stuff. Cool. And yeah, he's got this nice artwork on the side. And what do we got here? If we pop this open from the top, there is this little insert, which is the background. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't usually buy the Studio Series, so this will be a first for me. And this is supposed to be Moonbase 1. Let's check this out. Raise this up just a touch because it's not quite. And there you go, guys. Cool. So what we've got is jazz. Hey, cool stuff. Let's take a look at this. And this is how you get them. Well, outside of one little detail, which I'll point out in a minute. He's got some good articulation points and everything else, and I think he can pull off some pretty cool poses. And he looks really, really good in robot mode here. The only thing that might look a little different is these little black spots right here and here next to his shoulders. That's a little different. However, looking at the back, yeah, I have the gun here. This is so you can kind of see it. This is pretty much his classic jazzy looking gun. And he's holding it in this too. So see, yeah, cool. Let's move this out of the way. Alrighty. So what we've got is jazz. Now, this is cool. I'm gonna set this off to the side. We'll pose. Well, with this background, you can pose him here, and you can have him pretend like he's, working the controls at Moonbase 1 before it gets destroyed. Alright, so it's kind of cool. I like the way he looks. Alright, so now you can put the gun in either one of his hands, and he holds it pretty well. So, nice looking. And let's see what else we got here. We've got some pretty good looking detail, and he does look a lot like he does himself in the movie or in the animation, which is neat. So we've got the back here. I mean, you don't have the wings or the doors sticking out, so that's kind of a cool thing, I guess. So, and it's kind of neat enough. I think it's pretty cool. All the joints are pretty tight. He's got some pretty good range of motion here. That's probably not a range of motion you want to go for, but hey, yeah. So the only thing I can really do and show you now is let's get him transformed. Let's see this thing in car mode and see how he compares. Alright, so I guess the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do this in any other order than the way that I can see it. So, if there's a direction to do this, so I'm going to fold out the doors. And you can see the doors fold out like this, see? So, that's the way this model is made. And then I'm going to pull this here up and out, and I'm going to align that with the back so it's nice and smooth. There you go. Now he's done. Anyway, not really. So the next thing I'd like to do, I'm going to lift this up. Now there is, if you look underneath here, there's a place where he tabs. See? Those two tabs right there, they'll come down and lock right there. And by the way, yeah, you can swivel his waist. Yes, that's pretty cool. At least to a degree. So anyway, those go there, and they'll kind of lock him in place there. So we'll lift that up and pull it back. And then this piece here, you can just push that up there temporarily. Now we're going to work on getting his, okay, we're going to work on flipping his head all the way through here. And then we're going to push that piece back so that it goes right there. Cha-ching. Cool. Looking good so far. Alright, so let's fold in the fists. Folding in the fists. Alright. And then we'll pull them out this way. And then we'll fold this over here. And I'm just going to keep them here for now because we're going to work on the back here. Now this is where you can see these wheels. We're going to flip this forward, and then we're going to just until it gets to about that spot, fold the foot up. Do the same on the other side. And there we go. And then we're going to collapse the leg into here, like so, and like so. Go on ahead and you'll see where you can snap these two pieces together. Right there, they'll tab in. Cool. And then we'll go on ahead and fold this down. Okay, I hope I got this right. Hold on. So that's another way to do it. So really the best way to do it is to, yeah, I was right. So we had this folded up, and now, well, this was here. I kind of accidentally kind of pushed it back, but that all line there, and you can take this whole windshield, push it forward on this hinge, and just do that number there, and then that will allow you to snap in the back, just like that. Okay, now, let's see here. Oh yeah, so we've got this, and I'm gonna, I think, just pull these out, twist these so that they're facing out, and then these can twist in so that you put the wheel, well, right there. And the same thing here. Oh, fun stuff. Yeah, so and then now let's see here. All right, so far I don't think I got this quite right. Let's take a look here. Well, that's the fun of this whole thing. I'm not actually taking out the directions, not really looking at it. I did transform it before, but I generally don't practice this a lot because I don't really don't want to do that a lot with my figures. So, which sounds weird, but I kind of like to keep them in robot mode, and then I keep them just transformed that way and posed on the shelf. So anyway, so let's see here. Oh yeah, so oh, there is something I'm missing here. I know what I'm missing. So see, these tabs will go into here, but you have to switch this, and I'm gonna have to, and you'll see how this, remember the waist swivel piece here? So what's gonna have to happen is I need to just lift this up just to correct this thing. And it's a pretty forgiving mold, by the way. So there we go. So now I've got that like this. And when you have him in this spot, and you could probably do this in an earlier spot, this thing rotates. His silver ab part rotates right there so that it's flipped up like that. Then you can close down the rest of the transparent parts here. Snap those into place. Then you can put these down into place, I hope. Let's see here. Yep. Alright, so, and then make sure that you're positioned like that. So, so that the tab's out like this, fold it up like that, there. And then, so those will go, I don't think these tab in, but they do fit kind of securely and snugly right into that spot. Right there, see here? So we got those there, and then you can tab this in, and tab that in, and there you go. Wait, hold on, maybe not. Alright, make sure that the back windshield's tabbed into the back legs, kind of squeeze it together, that way, there, and I think that's about it. There. Okay, and there's Jazz in his alt mode, which is pretty awesome. Yep, and you can kind of squeeze that together, but you can see right here, you can get it very nicely kind of put together, and everything kind of lines up on my copy at least. So this is really neat. And he looks a lot like his G1 mode. I will probably seek out some repro labels for this. He's got the wheels. The wheels roll very nicely and freely in their areas here. And yeah, well, I'm not a fan of this whole peg system here. If it bothers you, you can get a Gundam marker. They have these Gundam markers, and you can just paint them. However, if you do that without primer, it may come off. Of course, if you're not going to manhandle this a lot, probably won't matter anyway. So, but there you go. Lower this down a bit. There we go. Now you can put. There's only one place you can put his gun, and that's right here on top. You can't put it anywhere here or there. So, and now can you fit it like this? Yeah, you could kind of do that. I found out that my pegs actually fit better like this for storage, so you can also put it that way, or that way, or that way. Whatever. Regardless, it's really, 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 really good. And just for comparison, here he is with Earthrise. This is the War for Cybertron Netflix mode. So if you want to see how he looks there, he looks pretty good actually. So yeah, if you want to check this out, there he is next to Prowl from the Earthrise line. Yep. And well, that's it. Pretty much it for now. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you later.